Selena Gomez has made it clear that if she ever goes on tour again, it would only be with the chance to perform, Who Says. Now 33, Selena opened up about her deep bond with the song during her appearance on the Therapist podcast, saying that performing it is always the most meaningful moment for her on stage. She admitted that the only real motivation to go back on the road would be so she can sing Who Says once more, as the song holds a special place in her heart. Who Says was the lead single from When the Sun Goes Down, the last album released with her band Selena Gomez and The Scene. It's been years since Selena last toured, the last time was in 2016. She shared that if she did get the chance to sing Who Says live again, the rendition would have to be different than before. She joked about how with each passing year, she'd probably need to take the song down an octave to match where her voice is now. Selena even mentioned wanting to re-record the track to reflect how she feels today, saying, "I need to redo it. I should recut it." The connection runs so deep that she once found herself getting unexpectedly emotional when hearing her own song play on the radio. Selena recalled, "I was like, why the F am I tearing up to my own song?" But she quickly realized it was because she could hear her younger self, speaking words she still needs to remind herself of to this day. Who Says has always been a song about self-worth and resilience, and those words hit just as hard for Selena now as they did when she first recorded them. Earlier this year, Selena and her fiancé Benny Blanco released a collaborative album called I Said I Love You First. The process behind making this record was deeply personal for both of them, and Selena talked about it on Spotify's Countdown to Video podcast. She described their writing sessions as organic and honest. They would wake up, start talking about whatever was on their minds, and see where the conversation led them creatively. There was never any pressure to write a specific kind of song or hit a deadline. Their conversations were about real feelings, about what they were experiencing in the moment, and that's what shaped the album. Benny shared that during these moments, he was constantly jotting down notes on his phone. Sometimes, Selena would say something powerful without realizing it, and Benny would quietly note it down, thinking, "That's such a good line for a song." He wanted to capture every bit of honesty, every raw emotion, and turn those into lyrics. Their collaboration was built on trust and real connection, both as partners and artists. If you like these exclusive stories, subscribe for more. Selena's journey with Who Says and the new album with Benny reflect a different chapter in her life, where she's focused on authenticity, growth, and genuine connection. Even though she hasn't toured in nearly a decade, her love for performing and her bond with her fans remain just as strong. She's not ruling out a return to the stage, but for her, it would have to be meaningful. It's not about the spectacle, but about the message. That's why Who Says means so much to her, and why she feels such a pull to sing it again, even if it would sound different now than it did back then. The time she heard Who Says on the radio and teared up reminded her of how far she's come. She could hear her younger self in those lyrics, giving her strength to keep moving forward no matter what life brings. It's a rare moment for an artist to be moved by their own work in that way, and it speaks to the lasting power of the song. The album with Benny Blanco was a new kind of adventure. Their days would start with coffee and conversation, and from there, the creative process would unfold naturally. There were no rules, no set agenda, just two people sharing their thoughts and feelings, and letting the music emerge from that honest place. Benny's habit of capturing Selena's off-the-cuff remarks meant that the album is full of personal moments and real emotion. He never wanted to miss a line or a feeling that could become something meaningful in a song. Together, they created an album that's as much a reflection of their relationship as it is a collection of music. Selena's approach to music and performing has shifted. She's more interested in being real and vulnerable than in chasing trends or numbers. She's proud of the empowering message of Who Says, and the way it continues to resonate with listeners, including herself. The possibility of re-recording the song excites her, because she knows it would capture her growth and her journey. The idea of lowering it an octave, of transforming it to fit where she is now, is a symbol of how much she's changed and how much she's learned. Selena's relationship with Benny has influenced her music in new ways. Their partnership is creative and supportive, and making an album together was both challenging and rewarding. Every song on I Said I Love You First has a story behind it, rooted in real experiences and heartfelt conversations. Selena's willingness to be open and honest in her songwriting has made this project special for both of them. Benny's perspective as a songwriter and producer added another layer, as he's always listening for the small moments that can turn into something bigger. Their creative process was about capturing life as it happened, turning daily conversations into music that feels true and resonant. If you want more behind-the-scenes stories like this, don't forget to subscribe. Selena's story is one of perseverance and evolution. She's faced challenges and setbacks, but she's always found a way to come back stronger. Her music reflects that journey, and her fans have been there every step of the way. Whether she's talking about wanting to redo Who Says, or sharing the intimate process of making a new album with Benny, Selena remains committed to being herself. She's not interested in doing things the way they've always been done. She wants to make music and perform on her own terms. The thought of touring again isn't off the table, but it would have to be for the right reasons, with the right songs, and in a way that feels authentic. Who Says is the song she keeps coming back to, the one that reminds her of who she is and what she stands for. Hearing it on the radio all these years later, and feeling the same emotions she did when she first recorded it, proves how timeless it is. Selena's fans connect with her honesty, her strength, and her ability to turn life's challenges into something beautiful. They've watched her grow from a young star into a confident, creative woman who isn't afraid to speak her truth. Her partnership with Benny Blanco has brought out new sides of her artistry, and together they've made music that's deeply personal and full of heart. The story of Who Says, the tears on the radio, the late-night songwriting sessions, and the quiet mornings that turned into album tracks, all of it is part of Selena's journey. She's still writing her story, and her fans are right there with her, waiting to see what comes next. Whether or not she tours again, Selena's legacy is already secure. She's an artist who leads with her heart, who isn't afraid to be vulnerable, and who always finds a way to connect. As long as she has something to say, people will be ready to listen.